There's a version of you that exists beyond fear, beyond hesitation, beyond the invisible barriers that have held you back until now. This version, your future self, isn't some distant dream. They are closer than your next breath, whispering to you through the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. They are trying to hand you a key. This isn't philosophy. This is freedom. One, the illusion of control and the power you've misplaced. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Most people spend their lives chasing control over the uncontrollable circumstances, other people, outcomes. Your future self has learned the secret. True power isn't in changing the world. It's in mastering your perception of it. Every frustration you've ever felt was a sign. Not that life was wrong, but that your relationship to life was unexamined. The moment you stop demanding reality to bend and start refining your response, everything changes. Quantum truth. The universe doesn't reward control. It rewards alignment. When you shift from resistance to acceptance, from blame to ownership, you collapse into the timeline where obstacles become stepping stones. 2. The alchemy of adversity. The fire that melts butter forges steel. Stoic proverb. Your future self isn't stronger because they avoided pain. They're stronger because they let it transform them. Most people run from discomfort. They numb it, resent it, or crumble under it. But Stoics and your future self know this. Pain is the universe's most effective refining tool. Every hardship you face is a silent invitation, not to suffer, but to evolve. Here's the shift. Old timeline. This shouldn't be happening. New timeline. This is happening. What can I learn? How can I grow? The moment you stop seeing adversity as punishment and start seeing it as training, you unlock the frequency of resilience. 3. The discipline paradox. Freedom isn't the absence of constraints. It's the presence of self-mastery. Your future self doesn't do whatever they feel like. They do what matters. Most people think discipline is a cage. Your future self knows it's the only key to real freedom. When you control your impulses, your focus, your emotions, you're no longer a slave to randomness. You become a force. Quantum effect. Every act of discipline sends a signal to the universe. I am ready for more. The more you align with this truth, the more life conspires to meet you there. 4. The death meditation, your most powerful weapon. Let death and exile and all other things which appear terrible be daily before your eyes, but chiefly death. And you will never entertain any abject thought, nor too eagerly covet anything. Epictetus. Your future self has mastered what ancient Stoics called memento mori, the remembrance of death. But this isn't morbid, it's liberation. Most people sleepwalk through life, pretending they have unlimited time. Your future self wakes up each morning knowing today could be the last. This awareness doesn't create fear, it creates ferocity. Quantum effect. When you fully accept mortality, trivial worries evaporate. Authentic priorities emerge. Every moment becomes charged with meaning. Your future self uses this practice to cut through procrastination, speak truth without fear, love without reservation. Try this now. Place your hand over your heart. Feel its beat. This is finite. What will you do with your remaining pulses that actually matters? 5. The view from above, your secret perspective shift. How beautifully Plato put it. Every man is worth just as much as the things about which he busies himself. Marcus Aurelius. Your future self regularly practices the view from above, mentally zooming out to see their life from cosmic perspective. From here, petty conflicts seem microscopic. Your true place in the universe becomes clear. Ego dissolves in the face of infinity. Modern quantum parallel. This is consciousness recognizing its own scale, both insignificant and integral to the whole. Exercise. Next time you're stressed, imagine rising above your city. See the continent, then the planet. Watch Earth shrink among billions of stars. Notice what still seems important from there. 6. Amor fati, the love that transforms everything. Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens. Then you will be happy. Epictetus. Your future self doesn't just accept fate. They love it. Every bad break, every unexpected turn, every seeming failure. They embrace it all as necessary. This is how they turn trauma into wisdom, transform obstacles into advantages, find opportunity in every crisis. Quantum manifestation secret. When you stop resisting reality, you stop creating interference patterns in your energy field. The universe can then deliver optimized outcomes. Practice. For 1 week, add "and I love it" to every complaint. I'm stuck in traffic and I love it. My plans fell through and I love it. Watch what happens. 7. The dichotomy of control, your ultimate freedom framework. Some things are within our power, while others are not. Epictetus. Your future self has internalized the core Stoic division. Controlled by you, opinions, desires, actions, not controlled by you. Reputation, outcomes, the past. Most people exhaust themselves trying to control column 2 while neglecting column 1. Your future self invests 100% in what they can actually influence. Neurological benefit. This practice literally rewires your brain to reduce anxiety, focusing only on actionable items, increase effectiveness, directing energy properly, build resilience, accepting what can't be changed. Tool, draw 2 circles. Label 1 my control, the other not mine. List current concerns in each. Burn the second circle. 8. Premeditatio malorum, anticipating to dominate. What is quite unlooked for is more crushing in effect, and unexpectedness adds to the weight of a disaster. This is a reason for ensuring that nothing ever takes us by surprise. Seneca. Your future self doesn't hope for the best. They prepare for the worst. This isn't pessimism. It's psychological armor. By mentally rehearsing challenges, you remove fear of the unknown. You develop contingency plans. You maintain equanimity when others panic. Modern application. Identify an upcoming challenge. Imagine worst-case scenario in detail. Visualize yourself handling it with calm competence. Feel the fear dissolve. 9. The Stoic test. Turning events into teachers. The true man is revealed in difficult times. Seneca. Your future self doesn't ask, "Why me?" They ask, "What now?" Every difficulty becomes a measure of current progress, an opportunity to practice virtue, a chance to upgrade their character. Daily practice. Keep a Stoic test journal. Each evening, record that day's challenges. Analyze your responses. Know how to improve next time. 10. Sympathia, the cosmic connection. All things are mutually intertwined, and the tie is sacred. Marcus Aurelius. Your future self sees beyond the illusion of separation. They understand every action affects the whole. All people share the same divine spark. Nature operates as one interconnected system. Quantum implication. This awareness aligns you with the fundamental nature of reality. Entanglement. Practice. Once per day, perform an act of service where you see yourself in the other person. Feel your interconnection. Act from that awareness. You now stand at the threshold, not just reading words, but holding keys, ancient, tested, and devastatingly effective. Your future self didn't reach their unshakable state through luck or talent. They got there by applying exactly these principles, day after day, challenge after challenge. This is your moment of recognition. The final Stoic truth: wisdom without action is dead. The Stoics didn't write these words to be admired. They wrote them to be lived. Your future self is impressed by what you know. They're watching to see what you do. Starting now, pick one principle that struck you most deeply. Commit to practicing it daily for the next 30 days. Return here each morning to renew your resolve. The universe only responds to movement. Your clarity today means nothing without action tomorrow. Join the daily Stoic practice. If you're ready to, wake up with purpose. Face challenges with ironclad calm. Transform into the strongest version of yourself. Subscribe to Everyday Stoicism, where we turn philosophy into power, one daily practice at a time. Your first step is simple. Comment below, "I choose the Stoic path." Let this be your declaration to the universe and to your future self. The door is open. The tools are in your hands. The timeline where you're unbreakable is waiting. Walk through until we meet again on the path. Farewell and live well. For daily Stoic practices and community support, hit subscribe and turn on notifications.